hello, hello. Welcome to Living Shadow Tarot. And may the Force be with you. I really feel like I'm in Star Wars with this little jacket on, so don't mind me. This is going to be a reading for a Sagittarius starseed. So if you do not know what a starseed is, if you feel like you're from another world, another planet, otherworldly DNA, is your genetic makeup. You have metagenes. You come from a different planet. You're not born of Earth. You just don't quite fit in with these motherfucking people. Right? With the human world. We're going to figure out why the hell you done came here. Because Lord knows I'd be one to know. The Scorpio one was enlightening. Oh, here we go. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. I like this. So whatever it is that you're doing, or whatever it is that you're meant to do, you just are probably naturally doing it. Like there's no like time in which you have to get a certain thing done by. A new earth is happening. Keep holding the vision. Okay. So I don't know. Sagittarius, this is really kind of... I want to get to what it actually is. Not it's coming, or it's happening. What is it? What is it? This is the Starseed Oracle deck, by the way, by Rebecca Campbell. That I'm using for these cards. So, in case you were wondering, for a Sagittarius Starseed, why are you here on the Earth? Empathic starseed. Oh. So this makes sense because in tarot, you guys' card is Temperance, which is basically the alchemist turning, kind of like transferring emotions into something else. So this could definitely, yeah. So like I said, you probably just do it naturally without even kind of realizing that you're that person that does that, Like, you walk up to people and you kind of, like, trying to turn, like, you the one who turns their frown upside down type thing. Sagittarius is always so much fun and everything like that, so that's not surprising at all. But it's one of those things where you may not even realize that you're doing it, and that you just walk up to people and you're just kind of like that. I don't know, like, you crack a joke or you say something because, you always be talking some shit. And then, like, I don't know, like, you just brighten people's mood. That's like why you're here. It's like you're here to make, to kind of like shift the energy, right? It's just maybe why it says trust the time in a new earth, because it's like you guys together, you're seizing your energy kind of, you may teach other people how to do that as well. I'm getting that too. Okay, hold on. Earth School, yep, teaching other people. Earth School, bam. See, the card just came out as I was talking about it. Life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. So you teach people how to do this as well, right? So not only do your like main thing is alchemy, but you teach other people alchemy as well. Star bathing, light body, crystal grid transmission activated. So you also may spiritually awaken people as well when you do this. Or you may teach people how to, like, develop spirituality, in a sense. I remember Soul Plan, the Fated Life versus the Destined Life, and Soul Family. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. Okay? So you're not alone, right? There's a couple other signs I've done so far that have the, like, gift of activating people. There are not so many for, I think, the teaching. You guys were the ones that were, like, the real, like, I mean... Everybody else, like, teaches in a way, like by example, but you, like, teach. Like, you will literally, like, have school. Like, you will literally have, like, a school and teach people type thing. Like, you probably, like, literally, like, you may not be traditional high school, college, blah, 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 but, like, you could give seminars on something, or you're like, a very educational person. Like, you straight up go and teach people. You may be, like, a manager at your job or something like that. Like, you just naturally flow to teaching people how to do something. And teaching people how to look at something from a different perspective. So now we're going to go to the tarot. Modern Witch Tarot. I feel like everybody, for whatever reason, after this great conjunction, I had to reset my decks like for Christmas and everything like that. But it's like, I don't know. Is anybody else felt this way? It's like kind of like you're learning to read all over again, but not like from square one. But like, I don't know. I've been getting clear messages, but it's like I've like re-looked over everything again. Maybe that's just like reteaching. I don't really know what else to explain it, but I'm just saying that just to vent. So that's not necessarily a Sagittarius starseed thing. That's just me being me. May the force be with you. Okay. So why is a Sagittarius starseed on the Earth? Tarot, tell us your secrets. Page of Swords. Oh, okay. So yeah, you do kind of watch and tell people things, right? It's like you like wait and kind of see what people do, and then you kind of come in and do what you do afterward. Like you kind of want to see how people react first before you try and like teach them something. I'm getting, which is not a bad thing at all, because Lord knows you just walk up to somebody and start telling them about their life. They ain't gonna deal with it. That's a whole Virgo right there. We can switch to a whole different sign. Okay, so we got Justice, Ace of Wands, Five of Swords, and the Devil. So you watch to see where you can apply balance, right? And you bring in the new idea, right? You bring in the new idea after you find out where they need. Now, with this Five of Swords and this Devil here, a lot of people, like, I feel like your delivery may be off a lot of times. You know what I mean? Like, and I say this because non-Sagittarius, y'all talk a lot of shit, and y'all are, like, the best fucking people. But y'all talk a lot of shit all the time. And with this Five of Swords, it's like, you doing a good thing, but you deliver in a bad way with this Devil. And a lot of people, it like rubs people the wrong way a lot. That's just what, like, y'all may be real blunt and just, you know, whatever. And it's not like it's a horrible thing, but it's more like you're that person that teaches people, but you also kind of like, there's a certain type of thing that when you learn to teach, and I only say that because my mom's a teacher, so this is probably where I get this from. My mom and my granny, and my mom and my sisters also a teacher. All three, they all were teachers. So it's just like, for me, I'm like, oh, I grew up with a family of teachers, so like naturally it's a thing, I guess. Point being, it's like when you're trying to teach people something, you gotta like teach. You gotta learn how. You gotta learn to figure out how they learn something so that you can teach them. Four of Pentacles in reverse, so it's like, yeah, letting go. Like, you may have a set way of that you do things because that's just you, but I think that's kind of what the, I don't want to say the issue of the matter is, but that's kind of like where the hardness of this task lies for you, is that you may have a certain kind of way of doing things, and what you're, the act of what it is you're trying to do aligns with what your purpose is, but how it's coming across to other people does not show up right. Knight of Cups. Yeah, it's not like you may not do it in a way that where people feel like they receive love from it. Does that make sense? Like, people don't think it's from a loving place. People think it's from like a manipulative place, or people think it's from whatever. Now, if you don't care about what people think, then you don't care about what people think. I'm just telling you what it seems to be here. Yeah. Because then we got your card, Temperance, in reverse. We got Nine of Cups in reverse. And we got Three of Swords in reverse. So basically here, it's like, when you don't, like, when you're not in a good place, you can't get other people to be in a good place, you know? That's like a definite thing. If you are not able to fill up your own cups, you trying to fill up somebody else's cups is just going to just cause you more pain with this Three of Swords. It's going to just keep causing you more pain. So, like, know that you always have to make sure that you within yourself are at a certain point before you can do anything for anybody else, right? As much as you may want to, as much as you may want to interject, as much as you just get tired of the bullshit and you just want to say something, you have to be sure that whenever you do, you come from a place where all your cups are full before you start that. Because if you come from a place where all your cups are full, it doesn't come off in such a manipulative, dark way. But you do, again, you help people. And it's one of those things where you probably are really, really unappreciated for it too, because you help people to see some things that they don't even want to see. That's very much like Scorpios, when like we tell people how they feel, and they may not even want to hear how they feel. Okay, and it's more like you tell people, you know, how to balance things out, or how to work some things out, or how to do some things, and they don't want to hear you tell them how to do it. But that's kind of what your job is. So you probably get pissed. Be like, fuck all y'all. You asked me, I told you. Now you don't want me to tell you. So what? That's really how it be, though. I'm telling you, that's really how it be. I asked you. Now you didn't told me, and you don't like when I told you what I told you. But then why the hell did you ask me if you don't like what I told you? And you knew what I was going to tell you when you asked me. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords and Seven of Swords. So it's like if you rush in, people feel betrayed. If you rush in, so you feel like you always are on pins and needles a little bit. Sagittarius, Starseed. What can we do for that? What is the solution to that, so they can keep doing what they're supposed to be doing without feeling like they're on eggshells all day, every day? Here we go. Six of Swords. Okay, so it's kind of like tread lightly. You know, go slow when you say something. Don't always speed up. But there's lots of swords here, right? All these different swords are here, including the Justice with her sword in the air, right? So it's very much about the way you communicate and the way you talk to people. That's definitely where the magic lies for you. It's in your mouth. The magic lies in your mouth. Woo! Eight of Pentacles, yeah. Just something to work. That's, yeah. It's also a lot of things with work too. Could be like a working, like a workaholic type person, or you have like you're on like a mission, right? But again, you guys are all about freedom too, and so it's like it's kind of hard because it's like the overall challenge for you is not what you have to do, it's the way of going about doing it. And that's what it seems to show up in this reading. It's not. It's just like you find a creative way to work all this out. It's like your biggest thing here. Sagittarius, Starseed. Okay, let me get the Wheel of Fortune that just flew open. So yeah, that's your cycle here, or that's your cycle breaker. That's the thing that's gonna bring in the money. Wheel of Fortune, bring in the money. When you figure out a way to like work this in, or work that in, or work whatever you're doing in, like a life coach type thing, or I don't even know what you would call it, but like however which way you teach people to do whichever way you do. But once you kind of like figure out a way to like get a good delivery and figure out a way to like, I don't know, like talk to people a certain type of way, or like work it creatively, that's like your purpose, is to figure out how to just be you and do it creatively. Which is kind of cool. I like it. So Sagittarius Starseeds, I hope this helped y'all out. Hope you understand a little bit why you done came to this trashy ass planet. Why Earth? So ghetto. But yes, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. If you did not, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Because why the hell not? It's free. Cost you $0. Okay. Also, if you do like these types of readings and want to see more of these, please check out the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Also, look in the description box below if you want to get things on astrology, everything like that. More spiritual lessons that I would have. That's going to be on the Assassin Archive, link in the description below. It's a new thing I'm doing. And yeah, the Zodiac shirts are still for sale. And masks are still for sale. I was like, what the hell else is it? Took me a second to think, y'all. Masks are still for sale. So, if you want to get all those things, check the links in the description below. Bye.